So my neighbours just installed a new floodlight which shines straight into my bedroom. I think you can see. I'm thinking about setting up my own little 6,000 lumen floodlight myself.
Oh my god. Now this.
Maybe just pop him right here.
Oh, yep. That's it.
How's that, mate?
Oh my. Oh, yeah. I thought that light was bright until Homeboy came in at the end. You win this one. That reminds me of the holiday classic, Deck the Halls. Danny DeVito, and he's like pissed off at Matthew Broderick because his lights are starting to get as bright as his. Know what I mean? They're trying to be seen from space. That's the whole plot. Their house is trying to be seen from space, and this seems like a slippery slope into that plot. They're on their way to battling Deck the Hall style. That's not bad. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Why did you do that?
The amount of employees that I see at Walmart are like over 65 years old. So whenever I'm at Walmart, I try and behave the most. You know what I mean? I'll walk back, I'll put things back at Walmart because they have that sweet old man in the front with stickers. He's saying, please don't do that. Please don't do what that trashy woman did. Please have a great day. I'm 77 years old. I just made your day. How does that sound? Handing out smiles and discounts. Walmart. Okay. Okay. Weird how nothing's on the walls to begin with, right? It's almost like this happens a lot, you'd guess. God, that's so annoying. I would quit. I would just quit on the spot. If I walked down the aisle and I had to clean that up, I would probably quit on the spot. We apologize to our customers that we no longer have dressing rooms. They were being used as restrooms and were a public health concern. Yep. Hey guys, let's stop taking changing rooms. Let's stop doing that, I think. Let's just use jeans, sweaters, maybe the odd sock, sure. Do you try on socks? No one tries on socks before they buy them. But you know, no one does. They don't take shits in the change rooms. So let's just keep that. Let's not do that ever again.
You almost finished mine and you're just chugging yours like a little baby, huh?
You're an English guy. You guys drink beer for a living over there because you got some of the worst food in the world over there.
Listen, the top 10 restaurants in the world are in London.
And what kind of food do they make?
French.
Jonathan, I think the guy, I think his name's Jonathan Tavern. Jonathan Tavers. No, his last name is not Tavern. That would be insane. His name's Jonathan Tavern and he explores bars for a living. What the f? I'd be like, how did we not notice this? Jonathan Taverners. Jonathan Carroll Danvers is so intimidating. He'll just come into your restaurant and be like, this place looks like shit. Clean that up. That bartender's drunk. They've been waiting for 46 minutes. It's so intense. He's so intense. I can't even watch those shows.
I was walking around Virginia State University crossing people up until I seen the president.
He's not gonna. What? No way. This is sick. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yep. And you're expelled.
Nah. Yo. Whoa. Alright, press.
Yeah, and then he just walks to lunch. He's like, all right, no big deal. That's sick, that's amazing. That's the best thing ever. I went to comedy school, so the equivalent for me to do that is to like roast my dean, which, you know, I'm not gonna do. That's amazing, Virginia State University, yeah. Who knew? You'd be going in to get some extra credits and you might get crossed on the way out. That's so funny, as soon as he took the blazer off, you're like, oh, it's game over. Starts rolling up the sleeves, you're like, oh no. He's gonna cross me in dress shoes, oh no. Checking out that new iOS. Nice. That new notch at the top. Calls the police in 18 seconds flat. Yeah, let's steal these phones, but first, let's just break the first. Okay, so your plan's to steal all the phones, but first you're gonna kick them in 900 times. You're like, yes, I finally got it. It looks like this. You're like, yeah, don't steal phones, but also this is the right situation. If someone's stealing or someone's doing a heist with like 9 of their friends in an Apple store film, sure, step back, don't get involved. Apple can pay for this one, I'm sure.
Literally, you're touching me. You're touching that. So literally step away. Step right there where you're doing it. You think it's funny, but I gotta fold all these boxes later. So stop laughing, stop smiling, and step over there. Get the out! There you go. You think it's funny, bro?
Honestly, like, I don't agree with violence ever, but sometimes you have to physically move a person. You know, he just took him out. That's it. And sometimes you just gotta do that because people aren't respecting you or your rules. And yeah, I don't know. I do have a problem with violence, but I think that this one was fine. It wasn't really violence. It was just aggressiveness. No one got hurt or anything. That's so annoying. And to like get a recording of it and stuff too, it's just so, like somebody fell asleep on a plane and their heads to the side. Oh my God. Yep, what an asshole. People are crazy. People are crazy. Oh wee. I hope he got in trouble. I hope he got like a fine or something. I don't even know what you could possibly do legally in that situation, but like he barely even said I'm sorry. That's so annoying.
This is why these food delivery robots will never work. Don't invest in this company.
Yeah.
Look at this. Watch this.
Like, it's just so annoying. I want to chalk it up to them being young, but like, I wouldn't have done that when I was young. It gives young people a bad name when we're just like, oh, they're young. You know? And while we all do dumb stuff when we're young, we do dumb stuff when we're old. But like, if it's not yours, leave it alone. For anybody who's done theater, you at least at some point have had your backstage manager, your show manager say to you, in reference to the props, if it's not yours, don't touch it. And that applies to everyone. Needs to hear that lesson. If it's not yours, don't touch it. Unless you're helping in some way. Like it's on fire and you're putting it out of fire, okay? Not in like a, I think that this would be nice and helpful. No, don't touch it if it's not yours. It's not fun or funny. Somebody paid money for that and it's their food.
Are you for real? Are you for real?
This is a crime. This is just a, okay. Low key, man, just let it happen. Walmart can pay for it. Now it's a basketball game, okay. It is a fun little holiday TikTok. Just a guy committing a crime. You're not getting injured, possibly gravely injured because you're trying to save Walmart a couple of shampoos. No, don't get involved. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad. The guy's stealing what seems to be like cleaning stuff, personal hygiene aisle. So I feel bad that he's stealing that kind of stuff. If he had an Xbox 360 or whatever in his hand, a little bit different.
Did Starbucks Corporation say that?
No, the manager did.
What was the reason why?
She didn't have to give me a reason. She said that you're recording on their property, and it's they don't wish you to do that. So.
Did you know that I did not record?
It doesn't matter. They can ask you to leave for whatever reason they want. They don't have to give you a reason, or me. They can say you're an unwanted subject, this being private property. It'd be no different than me just walking in your living room, putting my feet up and watching TV. It's private property, you can tell me to leave.
Should I call corporate?
You sure can. I don't know if it's franchise or if it's corporately owned, but you can call whomever you like.
Okay, well, thank you. I'll leave.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
I mean, listen, everyone got to the point. She had some questions. Do I think that the police should have had to have been called? Absolutely not. But you know what? He came over, he told her how it is. He explained it to her in a way that I feel like everyone can understand. I mean, he's like, it's private property. It's the same thing as me coming into your house and just sitting down and hanging out. So whether you like that answer or not, that's the truth. So it shouldn't have had to get to this, I don't know, level, but at least she's leaving. At least she listened when, you know, they got there and he explained everything.
Oh no. See, that's why I don't get cats. Cats are... Oh, what is he doing with that paw? What is the... even the cat on the right's like, what do you... Nice. Yep, that's what you do right there. It's just holding a little paw, like, you're not gonna do anything. Little man's like, Want a bet? Do you have a cat? Do you have a dog? Comment down below. I want to see what the ratio is like. I grew up with dogs. I mean, I had a cat once, but started biting us, so we got rid of that pretty swiftly, I'd say. I'm a dog guy. Dogs are so sweet. Well, this is one way to get into the ocean. Where was that little trick growing up? I had 2 older siblings growing up. Where was that? How does he do that? I wanna like break this down. So at this point, he's completely screwed. So here's the mistake. Biting on the left, let go too soon, gave him an open window. It's almost like they gave it to him. You gotta replan, you gotta regroup, come back, try again next year. It's all good, it happens. Indiana law enforcement. Did you misplace your large pile of garbage in Lake County? Well, lucky for you, an officer was also able to locate a receipt in your discarded building materials. Oh no, this is not good. An officer will be visiting you soon to assist in returning your belongings, as well as providing you with a court date. This is tea, and I'm about to drink this. Correction, I'm about to spill this. I just spilt it. It is lukewarm coffee running down my chest. It wasn't even tea, I lied to you for the bit. Yeah, this is why you don't litter, but like this is an incredible, this is not even, does this count as littering? This is like pollution, this is insane. Someone's like, oh, you know what? I don't need these 14 cinder blocks. I'm just gonna go toss them. Yeah, I think it's about time to get rid of them. I've been hanging on to these cinder blocks for a while now, but you know what? I'm gonna go toss them in this nice area filled with nothing but nature. Don't park in 4 spaces if you don't want people to see if an egg really will cook on your car. An egg? An egg, that's not an egg. That's like the garbage from the last video just transported onto this person's car. I mean, you did park like an ass. Not condoning this kind of level of violence or, you know, vandalism, but yeah, that's one nasty egg. It's a dinosaur egg with tape and stuff in it. That's great. What is even like, what's this powder? Like, you know what I mean? This is like, I don't even understand what I'm looking at. You imagine? We're gonna see if an egg can cook on your car. They're like, all right, cool. And they drop all this. You're like, sir, that's not an egg. That is piles of garbage. Drink driver, ironic. Drunk driver, 29, tried to fool police by swallowing hand sanitizer before a breath test without realizing antibacterial gel contained alcohol. Yeah, this whole article is just ironic in itself. Drink driver, not drunk. She's been drink. Yeah, just don't drink and drive. There's a good place to start in this whole mess. Don't drink and drive. And also, don't ever put that in your mouth. Please don't put that in your mouth. Just your hands. Hand sanitizer, not mouth sanitizer. Oh no! Oh no! To ride without a seatbelt. You know what? Seatbelts save lives and also saves makeup too at the same time. That's nice. This This looks like the poster for Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know what I mean? This looks like someone did the time warp real quick into the ER. When you have no Valentine or class. Yeah, again, Walmart, know what I mean? Every time you see that friendly old man in the front, that 76-year-old man with that sticker, puts it on your chest, just know he might have to clean this up after you're done your little Snapchat. Not even a TikTok too, like a Snapchat. You're getting like 13 people to watch it, maximum for clout. Get out of here. There's nothing more intimidating than a dad wearing an apron in a home hardware.
I have the receipt. We got it already.
You're working out with another store. Well, you go work it out with them. And as soon as I do, I will. When I have the same price. You're not taking it away from this young lady. I didn't take away from anything. I was here. That's what you're trying to do right now.
Why do I have to wait for you to call another store? It's mine. I don't need to wait.
I was in front of it. I said, I want this toilet.
We paid for it. I prayed that I picked
Put your camera down.
Go ahead, record me. I'm not doing anything wrong. You have my toilet that I can't grab.
This whole conflict here in its entirety is all about pooping. I didn't want to get into the politics of who was there first and who has what and who has claim over which toilet and how long each customer gets to read the box before, you know, they gotta let it go. I don't know the rules to that. All I know is that this is hilarious because both of these parties involved have to take a shit so bad. They're like, listen, man, I need that toilet. He's like, well, I need to see if there's a better price first. And then maybe I'll take this one. Even like me at work sometimes, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. Do I have to do it? Maybe I'll just hold it for 7.5 hours.
A woman berates waitress for giving her menu with calories. I mean, I can understand why this would be triggering, but I'm pretty sure that there's like some, well, at least in Canada, there was some law where like franchises have to list calories. Like once you reach a certain number of stores or something like that, you have to list calories, or at least a range.
Now I've got to sit here and read that, and you don't understand how difficult that is for me to sit here and read.
Let me explain, okay? These menus that we have are brand new, okay? We are trying to work with 2 different types of menus, some that come with calories, some that don't come with calories. And we are trying so hard to accommodate everybody.
Yeah, but not hard enough.
Because this was an error. This was, you know, I'm not a robot. I'm a human.
Right.
And I've just picked up the wrong
And
menu,
I'm a
I'm
human
sorry.
too. And now you've ruined my day because I've got to sit here and read the calories on there. And you know what? Now I don't want anything. Because now I've got to sit there and count it all up and decide what I want. And now I'm in my head. And that's really difficult for me. And you're sitting there saying, oh, it's fine, you look lovely, but you don't know.
Okay. Here's the deal. I am very empathetic to what she's going through. You never know what somebody's got going on, what they're currently struggling with, what they're trying to overcome. You never know. And nobody goes, like, well, most regular good people don't go around trying to, like, trigger somebody. Okay? So, fully understanding and giving you the benefit of the doubt and saying like, yeah, you were probably really triggered in that moment. So that's probably going to be my excuse for why you're acting like that. But also, I don't really think that there's any excuse. You could have just asked for a new menu. Also, like, it's other people's jobs to do the best that they can and try their best to treat everybody with kindness, but it's not anybody else's job to just like read your mind and know what's going on. This is like a complete stranger to you who doesn't know you. Like she said, I'm not a robot, I'm a human. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Where it's like, I fully empathize having that experience and being in that moment and like having something happen to you that's deeply affecting you. Completely understand. Is it okay to just, like berate server that you don't know who's like apologizing and explaining that she's doing her best? I don't know. I don't think that that's right.
You guys actually...
No.
You guys don't buy gaming consoles?
No.
Oh, what is this actually? I found in my brother's room. He just moved out to college.
You guys need to leave. You need to leave or I'm calling the cops.
I just want to sell this console, man.
I need an officer here as soon as possible. I have a couple of guests trespassing on the premises.
I was just trying to sell this console to him, and I guess he didn't like it because he called the cops on me.
Sounds like the option's gonna be up to you guys. You can either delete the video made in there, or they're gonna want to press charges for whatever. So
Yeah, I mean they can press charges. I mean their stocks are so high right now.
That last line was just too good about the stocks. I'm sorry, that was too good. No, yeah, you can't walk in with a device that you've taped together to anywhere. How does that sound? I know what that is. I understand what that is. I understand what he's trying to do in the video because I'm 28 and I grew up with these consoles. No one's gonna understand if you walk in with that. Like, good luck, pal. Yeah, walk into an airport with like GameCube taped to another console. That's awesome. You're gonna have the same reaction, if not way worse. We tried to help her find a new bra after she complained about the one she bought. Here we go.
Yeah, I think I might take some bras too, because like you can just steal now, right?
Well, stealing is never okay.
No, but they're looting everywhere.
We tried to help her find a new bra after she complained about the one she bought.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
We returned the bra she didn't like even though it was past the return date.
You're stealing, so you go.
No, I'm not stealing.
You are
I just
stealing.
left the store.
You just said you were going to
I
steal.
left the store.
You just said you were going to steal.
No, I said stealing. Everybody's doing it.
So, okay, go ahead.
Imagine going into a restaurant and you're in the middle of a meal and you're like, hey, you know what? It seems like everyone's dining and dashing now, right? Anyways, we'll get the dessert menu. You're like, are you about to steal some shit? Yeah, you can't do this. You can't act like this, first of all, because it's just, you know, not how adults do it most of the time. So let's try not to do that. But yeah, you also said you were gonna steal. Like that's, what are you, the Riddler? Stealing these days, huh? Funny, everyone seems to be in on it nowadays, huh?
So you guys are trying to scam us with this fake check, yes?
No.
Yes, you are, because it's a fake ass check. We have two options.
What?
Either we rip the check up or we call the police. Which one? Which one? See you later.
Because
Hey!
Why is he like yelling at them like they're animals at the end? That's a little odd, but yeah, good eye. It's good eye. You almost got 2.5 grand in the hole, so I can't really talk, can I? Yeah, that's the thing. I would have fallen for that. I would have definitely fallen for that. Hopefully not. You know what I mean? Good eye. That's you know what? Something about the situation seemed fishy, and he caught it. A little voice in your head. That's great. Let's rely on that. Oh, here we go. I already know what's about to happen. This is trouble. This is a bad friend. Here we go. Boop. Yep. Yo, yep. Now you're gonna smell like limes for the next 4 to 6 hours. Enjoy that. That's the best. You know what? Kyle and I, we'd go out sometimes, and I would always be the one to do that. Bink. But he'd always be the quick thinker. He'd thumb it and give me a well-deserved hose down. This is amazing. I mean, don't do this. It's not amazing, but his reaction was amazing. Yeah, when in doubt, just plug it. Something bad's gonna happen from somewhere, so let's just hope for the best.
Throw it at him. Yeah.
God, I hate people, man. This video is like really making me lose faith in humanity. The guy's just like trying to work, trying to make a living, and he's just got people just literally just abusing him. Wow. Just let the man work. Let the man just make people food.
Couldn't they just knock over each other? It'd be so much easier that way. It'd be so much
I was taught that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I'm instilling that today, in this moment. Because I don't have anything nice to say. Ew! Just toes everywhere. People always got their feet out on somebody else's seat on an airplane. Oh my god. If this happened to me, I'd just start tickling them. Ew. It's not even a parking space. It's not even a parking space and you still managed to be the absolute worst. This is so entitled, so annoying. That's really funny. Well, it's not funny, actually, because that probably really inconvenienced someone. Can you read that? Yeah. Feeling sad, fed up, so annoyed and angry because when I visited my son's grave today, someone has stolen his Star Wars Millennium Falcon that I had made for him. Why do people do this? Hurt people even more than they are already hurting. This is what it was like. That's really, really shitty. There's like really no other way to put that. That's like the worst. Wow, I hope they got it back. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. Oh gosh. Taylor and I, sometimes there's a graveyard close to us and sometimes we go and just like go for a walk and walk through it. Like it's pretty big. And it's like so lovely to see the things that people have like brought and set up and all of that stuff. I couldn't imagine stealing it. How selfish can you be, man? People are wild.